what's going on, guys? Sock Gamer here, and with today being the 1-year anniversary of the release of Batman Arkham Knight, I thought now would be a good time to rank all the Arkham games in, of course, my opinion. So let's not waste any time and let's get into number 5 on the list. So at number 5 is Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate, which in my opinion is by far the worst game in the Arkham series. Even people don't even include this game in the ranking. A lot of people don't even consider this an Arkham game, even though it is I guess canon. But I did not enjoy this, from the clunky controls on the PlayStation Vita to an unoriginal story to the gameplay was not great, and the horrible map system in this game. I just did not enjoy Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate. It was pretty much Arkham Asylum with Suicide Squad thrown in there, and that's pretty much the story for you there. The gameplay was very bad on the PlayStation Vita. The controls were very bad on the PlayStation Vita, and it just wasn't good, and I was very disappointed in this game because I thought I was finally going to get an awesome handheld Batman game, but I just didn't get that with Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate, so that's why it is at number 5 on my list. Alright, so at number 4 is, of course, Batman Arkham Origins, and this game gets a lot of hate from the Arkham community, but I always think this game was destined to fail due to it being made by W Montreal and not Rocksteady, because you're always going to have people say Rocksteady could have done this better. That's why I think this game was always doomed to fail with it not being made by Rocksteady, and I understand why this game didn't get as good reviews as the rest of the Arkham series, because it didn't try anything new. The story some of the story elements, a lot of story elements were from Batman Arkham City and Batman Arkham Asylum, and were just put into Arkham Origins, and Joker being behind everything, and the twist was pretty much the same twist from Batman Arkham City, and a lot of people did not like that at all. I wanted Black Mask to have his time to shine, but we didn't really get that in the game. They didn't really try anything new. W Montreal went for the safe route, but I do have to say I really did thoroughly enjoy Batman Arkham Origins. There's still a lot of great things. Roger Craig Smith was really good as Batman, still not as good as Kevin Conroy in my opinion, but he was really good. Troy Baker was great as the Joker, not as good as Mark Hamill. Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill are always going to be my Batman and Joker, but that's just my opinion. They were still great, and but you know, it was just always doomed to fail just from it being made by W Montreal, because you know, whenever a new developer takes on a franchise, a lot of times people always say, oh well, the other developer could have done it better. I know that was going to happen, but I do understand why it did get a lot of hate. Didn't really do anything original. The combat was pretty much the same, the Predator was the same, but I really did enjoy the game. The free roam was fun. I did enjoy playing the combat, and I did enjoy the story. Even though it wasn't the most original story, I still did enjoy the story, and I still did enjoy Batman Arkham Origins. But it is, of course, number 4 on my list. Alright, so I might get some hate for this, but at number 3 is Batman Arkham Asylum. I know this might shock some of you guys, because I know a lot of people put this at their 1 or 2 spot, but hear this out. I played Arkham City first, which in my opinion is a far superior game in terms of story, gameplay, graphics, and I'm also more of a free roam guy. I like free roam games a lot. I love free roam games. So when I went back to play Arkham Asylum after buying Arkham Asylum months after I finished Arkham City, it felt weird to go to a game that didn't have as good as gameplay as Arkham City did, and not as good of a story in my opinion as Arkham City did, and you know, and then being so confined and being so, it felt like claustrophobic in there. It was just, I don't know. Guys, I love Batman Arkham Asylum, but I love, of course, the obvious thing is I love the other 2 games that are going to be my list more than that, more than Arkham Asylum. But, you know, I love Arkham Asylum. Joker was great. Batman was great. You know, Harley Quinn, they got the original voice of Harley Quinn from the Batman animated series. That was awesome. You found some really awesome villains in that game. And the story was perfectly simplistic. It was great. There wasn't really many, it wasn't a really complicated story. There wasn't really that many twists and turns, except the only twist was that you found out the Joker was making a bunch of Banes pretty much with the Titan formula. And, you know, the whole Joker thing at the end was a little goofy, but, yeah. But Arkham Asylum is still a great game, and I cannot wait to play it in Return to Arkham, coming out in July, but Arkham Asylum is number 3 on my list. Alright, so at number 2 is Batman Arkham Knight, and boy was this game hyped. This game was one of the most hyped games I've ever been a part of. It was one of my most, I hyped this game up so much. I was so excited for this game. Everybody was, Rocksteady was back. It was their final Arkham game. What could go wrong? And then the game came out, and a lot of people were disappointed in this game. A lot of people saw this game as a disappointment. Did I see it as a disappointment? Yes and no, but yes, because I wanted this game to be 10/10. I thought this game would be 10/10. I thought there would be no problems with this game. I thought this game was going to be a perfect game. There'd be no problems with this game, but it wasn't a perfect game. So I guess in that way, I was disappointed in this game. And the only big thing that I do not like about this game is the Cobra tank battles battle mode. The battle mode Battlefield. It's a lot of people's complaint, and it's my complaint too. It was shoved down your throat in the game, and it got a little annoying, and it kind of prevented me from playing the story more than I wanted to replay the story, because I would always be like, okay, I want to replay the story of Arkham Knight, but then I was like, oh wait, do I really want to do the Cobra tank battles again and all that stuff? I don't really like that, or what is it, the Cloudburst battle again? Do I really want to do that again? That was kind of annoying, and I don't want that in a game. I shouldn't have that thought in a game. I should be like, yes, I want to replay the story, and it's gonna be awesome. That's what I want in an Arkham game, but I just didn't really get that. Of course, I've replayed the story a couple times, but not as much as I've replayed the story as other Arkham games, because I just got frustrated with those tank battles, and I didn't really like it. And just the tank battles were just they were shoved down your throat, and it really brought down the game for me. But it is at my number 2 spot for many of reasons, because I do love Arkham Knight. It's got so many great features. It's got great graphics. It's got a good story. It's got, okay side missions. It's got better side missions than Arkham Origins, I will say that. The Batmobile Pursuit mode is awesome to drive around. That is so much fun to do. That is great. I love doing that. There's just so many things that I love about Arkham Knight. The dual play stuff was great. When they finally brought the challenge maps in, where you could change all your characters, that was good. So I could play as Red Hood, challenge map stuff. That's awesome, playing as Red Hood and stuff like that. There's just so much to love in Arkham Knight, but there is problems with this game. This game does have problems, but I do enjoy this game, of course, as you can tell, more than Arkham Asylum and Arkham Origins. Like I said, I am more of a open world guy, and the open world in this game is definitely beautiful. Great graphics. There's just a lot to love in Arkham Knight, but it does have issues, and that is why it is not on my number 1 spot, and that's why it is at my number 2 spot. So number 2 is, of course, Batman Arkham Knight. So at number 1 is Batman Arkham City, and I just cannot talk enough about this game. This is my favorite game of all time. Yes, I've said it. It is my favorite game of all time. This is a perfect game in my opinion. I literally can find no issues with this game. I love this game so much. I cannot find any issues with this game. The skins are awesome. The side missions are great. The story is fantastic. The gameplay is awesome. I love free roam in that game. So many iconic locations and things in that game. I forgot to mention that Arkham Knight. Another problem with Arkham Knight is that place didn't really feel like Gotham, in my opinion. This place felt like a part of Gotham. This place felt like the slums of Gotham. You got to go to Monarch Theater. You got to go to Ace Chemicals, or a little part Ace Chemicals. You got to go to Ace Chemicals more in Arkham Knight. But, you got to go to the Solomon Courthouse. There were just so many great places to go in this game. You had the Joker Carnival, which is always fun to go to beat up on some clowns in free roam. That is always fun. I just cannot wait to play this game again, or in Return to Arkham with, in my opinion, better graphics. I know a lot of people say our Return to Arkham looks like crap, but I think it is better graphics. I cannot wait to play this game again. I can't talk enough about this game. I really don't have an issue with this game. This game is a 10 out of 10 for me. There's no problems with this game, in my opinion. Of course, this whole ranking is my opinion. I mean, just everything is just so good. I enjoyed the Riddler a lot more in this game than I have in any of the Arkham games. I actually found enjoyment collecting the Riddler trophies in this game just because I just love the open world of Arkham City. It was just so great. I can't wait to see it again in Return to Arkham. That's going to be so much fun to play, and I can't wait to like even share my love for Arkham City more when that game comes out. It's going to be awesome. Cannot wait. Arkham City, best game ever in my opinion. Of course, just my opinion. I know a lot of people are going to be like, "What? How is this the best game?" I know some people do have their issues with Arkham City, but I love Arkham City. 10 out of 10. And yeah, I can't talk enough about it. But yeah, there is my ranking of all 5 Arkham games. I know there's mobile games, but I don't really count the mobile games. But yeah, there's my ranking of all 5 Arkham games. Let me know in the comment section below what your ranking is of all the Arkham games. Let me know in the comment section below. Of course, this is my opinion of the ranking. Don't get mad at me about the Arkham Asylum thing or anything because it's my opinion. So like I said, let me know in the comments below what your ranking is. And make sure to like this video, show me you have enjoyed. Subscribe so don't miss any more of my videos. And follow me on Twitter @StarGamer07 to keep you more updated with the channel. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.